morning. It's Shanna. Okay, good morning. I'm not practiced in this. I do have notes. You would think I could get through it, but we're going to try one more time. Christine, Roselle, and I are collabing on this book, the Sabbat Almanac by Llewellyn. And each month we will post a video on our own of what kind of things that we chose from the book, or otherwise. It doesn't have to be from the book, but something that has to do with the Sabbat, that particular one, whichever one we're in. We got together and decided that it would be fun to try, because I think in our everyday lives, it's very hard to incorporate all the witchy things that we want to be doing in a realistic, time-friendly, modern kind of way, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I want to do all the witchy things. I want to do everything I see on Pinterest, everything I see on Instagram, and there's just not enough time in the world to do all of it. And so for me, I get overwhelmed and I wind up not doing any of it. Sometimes I'll come up here to journal in the evening and it's like I can't breathe, because I have all this stuff that I want to say and do and practice, and rituals that I want to do, and spell work that I want to try, and it's the full moon or it's the new moon, and I just get overwhelmed. And so I just sit here and I stare out my window, and I'm kind of getting sick of wasting my time doing that. It's frustrating because I want to be doing the things, but I'm not. So I think this should help, just in the fact that it's giving, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 different ideas between rituals, recipes, all of that kind of stuff that you can do during those Sabbats, that I think is a good jumping off point. I know at least for the Samhain, there are a couple in here that I intend to do. But I mean, sometimes we may not follow exactly what's in the book. But for me, I miss that magic of the changing seasons and the holidays. Growing up, my mom and I were not religious. We celebrated Easter, Christmas, as far as holidays, big holidays go. Halloween, obviously. But now that I'm older, I just think it'll be a good way to mindfully, actively participate for myself in these seasonal changes. And I think that's my main goal in all of this. And then also to, be able to chat with Christine and whoever else decides to participate about what worked, what didn't, what I liked, what I want to try for the next Sabbat, and being able to incorporate not only tarot. I think one of my big goals for doing this is to take these rituals outside of my house, which is very hard for me to do, but it's something that I want to do, in a similar vein as what Candy Soul and Soil does, where she does her soul stories and she goes somewhere, does her tarot reading or whatever. I find that fascinating, and it's something that I've set myself up for. So, did I already say we're calling it the Sisterhood of the Wheel? And then the hashtag is Sabbat Sisters. Everything will be linked below. I'll link Christine down as well. And if we do get more than the two of us participating, I'll start a playlist so that everybody can be found and get credit for the videos that they're doing. So I think one of my biggest goals will be to not skip ahead in the book and to stick solely to each individual Sabbat, so that, again, I'm not overwhelming myself, so that I can kind of focus on the season that we're in and work with that energy specifically. So I will say that here in another month, I plan on doing the, what is it called? Oh, A Year in the Wildwood. I'll be starting that. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera. A Year in the Wildwood with the Wildwood Tarot. So I kind of want to find a way to incorporate that as well. I'm not sure what that looks like yet, but I'll get there when I get there. I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, comment below. Otherwise, I think both of us would really like to have anyone who wants to participate do so. And I'm excited to get started. I already have kind of what I want to do for this month, so I'm excited to film that and share that with everybody. So hopefully all of this made sense. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And I think it'll just kind of grow as we go. So anyway, thanks for being here, and I will catch up with you guys next time.